Frederick, a curious and industrious young man, was about 29 years old. He walked every day to a medical supply store, where he eventually worked his way up to manager. He was very happy about this, but the store had a specialty: adult diapers and incontinence products. Ironically enough, Frederick had an overactive bladder. He didn't have incontinence issues, but found that needing to urinate frequently interfered with his life. For instance, he was at a movie he really wanted to see and had to get up to pee twice, which he hated. One day, like any other at the medical supply store, Frederick was doing inventory. The store was empty, and he found himself looking at the diapers. Occasionally, he had to open packs of adult diapers to give out samples, leaving many open packs lying around. That day, as he was doing inventory and feeling the urge to pee, he had an idea. With no one in the store, Frederick decided to try on a diaper. He went into the fitting room and, after some struggle, managed to put one on. It felt weird and bulky, unlike his regular underwear, but he continued with his inventory. After finishing work, he went home to his girlfriend, Melissa. They shared a kiss, had dinner, and watched a movie on the couch. During the movie, Frederick felt the urge to pee. He was about to get up, as he often did, but then decided to test the diaper. Initially uncomfortable, he soon felt relieved that he didn't have to pause the movie or miss any part of it. However, he now faced the challenge of changing out of the wet diaper without Melissa noticing. He discreetly took the diaper off in the bathroom and hid it in the toilet tank. Planning to dispose of it once Melissa went to bed, he returned to bed commando. Around 3 a.m., Frederick woke up to dispose of the diaper. He usually woke up a few times a night to pee, but this time he just needed to throw away the diaper. However, he forgot to lock the bathroom door, and Melissa walked in on him. Embarrassed and speechless, he braced for her reaction. To his surprise, Melissa responded positively. "Oh my God, you finally found a way to not interrupt our movie nights," she exclaimed. Frederick was bewildered but relieved. Melissa continued, "Now we can go to movies and out to eat without you having to get up all the time. I think this is a wonderful idea." She asked if he could get more diapers, showing her support and understanding. End of part 1. The following Monday, Frederick volunteered to close for the evening, do some inventory, and hopefully get some diapers. As he examined the diapers, he noticed there were two types: the tab style and the pull-ups. He found the pull-ups convenient, but not as effective as he hoped. He also observed that every incontinence product seemed targeted towards people with significant loss of control, yet his overactive bladder, which was just as interfering, seemed overlooked. After closing, Frederick took a half-open pack of diapers containing about 10 and put them in his backpack before heading home. When he arrived, Melissa asked if he got what he needed. He hesitated, then said, "I got the diapers," his tone tinged with embarrassment. Melissa and Frederick were excited about a new movie they planned to watch that weekend, but Frederick was apprehensive. It was a 3.5-hour-long movie, and he could barely sit through a normal-length movie without needing to go twice. That night, Frederick took about 10 minutes to put on a diaper in the bathroom, still struggling with the task. The following Saturday, after a normal morning with Melissa, and removing his diaper, the afternoon arrived. The movie was at 4:45 p.m. Melissa, thinking ahead, told Frederick she put a diaper in her purse just in case. He went to the bedroom to put one on, but still had trouble. Melissa walked in, gently pushed him down on the bed, pulled down his pants, and said, "Let me do it." She lifted his hips, placed the diaper underneath him, fastened the tabs, and helped him up to pull up his pants. Frederick was unsure how to feel about this experience. It was new, not entirely comfortable, yet it made things much quicker. At the movie, Frederick, equipped with a large soda, and Melissa, with a medium, settled in. About 45 minutes in, during an intense scene, Frederick felt the urge but remembered what he was wearing and let go. The diaper did its job, making him feel dry again. After the movie, they went to a local Mexican taco shop. Frederick told Melissa he felt a bit gross with the diaper, having had several incidents during the movie. Melissa helped him change in the back of her hatchback, repeating the earlier process with a new diaper. Frederick didn't know what to make of it, but it was quicker this way. They enjoyed their meal and went home. But before bed, Frederick pondered the difficulty of putting on the diapers. He thought, why not design one that's easier to put on but still has high absorbency? He began to think of ways to create this new product. Another Monday came around, and Frederick volunteered to close and do inventory again. He planned to stay a little extra to try on different products and test their absorbency in the sink. He tried many products, from pull-ups that felt too flimsy to diapers that were too bulky. He began to realize something. Why were pull-ups so flimsy and hard to take off when fully dressed, while diapers were hard to put on but had better absorbency? He got out some graph paper and designed his own diaper/pull-up hybrid. It had tabs but could be pulled up, combining the ease of pull-ups with the secure fit of diapers and medium absorbency. Then he began to stock more diapers and other medical supplies. While stocking, he noticed his boxes protruding from his pants. Sometimes, when he went to work, he wore boxers over his diapers to prevent them from showing at his waistband. So he returned to the drawing board and designed a new product that looked like a boxer, but could be changed like a diaper and put on like a pull-up. He called it the hybrid undergarment. Exhausted from working hard and designing his new project, he came home and followed the usual routine with Melissa. During a change, as she was taking off his old diaper and putting on a new one, he mused, "Wouldn't there be an easier way to do this?" She agreed, giggling as she fastened the tabs. He then pulled up his pajama pants. "Good job, honey, you tightened them up," she remarked. He showed her the graph paper with his new design. She suggested calling it the hybrid brief instead of undergarment, noting that the latter sounded too medical and old-fashioned. They both laughed, but Frederick thought she had a good point about the name. On Thursday, as Frederick was closing the store and doing inventory, he noticed a hotline number and an email on the back of the leading brand of diapers they sold. "Oh my God, I can share my new business idea with them," he thought to himself. He made a note on his phone to call the number and email them his idea. During another change, Melissa jumped on their computer. "Tell me what you want to say," she urged, and Frederick explained his idea. They emailed Independent Incontinent Undergarments, and a week later they replied, expressing interest in his idea. He was shocked and flabbergasted that they took his idea seriously and wanted to meet. Later that day, the phone rang. Yes, he said nervously, agreeing to meet at a coffee shop down the street. Melissa looked on, curious. "Someone from Independent Incontinence Undergarments wants to talk to me," he explained. The day of the meeting arrived, and Frederick walked slowly into the coffee shop, unsure how to feel. He met with an executive from the company. They talked at length about products and his ideas. Then the executive asked if he wanted to be the spokesman for this new product. Frederick was at a loss for words. He didn't know if he wanted to be a spokesman for an adult diaper. End of part 3. Another Monday came around, and Frederick volunteered to close and do inventory again. He planned to stay a little extra to try on different products and test their absorbency in the sink. He tried many products, from pull-ups that felt too flimsy to diapers that were too bulky. He began to realize something. Why were pull-ups so flimsy and hard to take off when fully